Good afternoon. I want to briefly look at something that Bryan Denlinger was talking about here, and basically in YouTube. And he's going to show how flexible he is by changing his view on some minor point about the rapture. He's going now. He's using the word catching up, by the way. So he doesn't want to use the word rapture anymore. See, I'm flexible. I can change. I don't believe you're going to leave your blood and your clothes behind. Uh, so that shows us, according to him, that shows his flexibility. He's willing to change. But since the spirit the guy talks in here, he's about 36 minutes in. Let's see.
That is a lie. It's an absolute lie. When you see people saying that about me or hear people saying about me,
It was saying that he's claiming that people claim he won't change. Now, he changes argument over some minor point about the rapture, leaving blood and clothing and think, oh, see how flexible I am. Let's see. Let's go back here.
all of eternity. I think he can take care of that. So I thought it was just an interesting thing that Ruckman preached about the thing of clothes and blood being left behind. But that's what Jesus left when he died. We aren't.
Jesus did not leave his blood behind. Ruckman does not teach that Jesus left blood behind. In fact, you can still claim the blood. Ruckman teaches that the blood went through the universe, and Jesus, in fact, had to go through the blood. It sanctifies the universe. So he's going to know what Ruckman teaches on that. But that's, kind of weird stuff going into that esoteric stuff. But the issue here of what Bryan is, well, I'm changing now. See that I'm willing to change over that issue. And show how flexible I am.
Dying. If you're alive, you're not going to be dying when the catching up happens. So
the reason Ruckman said you left blood behind because blood can't go into the kingdom. Flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God. That was his rationale, not the issue of dying. Ruckman says you don't die, but the fact is you don't need. Blood is not going into heaven because flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God. That was his rationale for that. Oh.
I stand corrected. All right. A lot of people will say, "Oh, Bryan Denlinger is too proud to admit to being wrong." That is a lie. It's an app.
He has gotten on videos and said he will never change over key doctrines. He will not be corrected over Trinity. He will not be corrected over his gospel, false gospel. He will not be corrected over other issues we've dealt with him. So he changes a minor little point in his view and see how flexible I am. Arguing about whether clothing and blood goes up in the term of the rapture. That's like a major issue. That's what he does. And then she'll see how flexible I am.
Absolute lie. When you see people saying that about me or hear people saying about me, know that it's an absolute lie.
No, it's very true. On major issues, you don't change anything. And you made a point that as a virtue, your stubbornness to refuse to change.
There's a sister in the Lord made a very good point in love and wasn't nasty to me and called me a heretic.
Oh, boo-hoo. She approached you all in love, like the other guys hadn't approached you calmly and with the correct decorum and tried to correct you. Baloney. Baloney. She brought up some minor little trivial thing about are we going over blood and the idea. In fact, you misstated what Ruckman taught on the blood being left behind. According to Ruckman, the blood wasn't left behind because it was eternal blood. But the fact of the matter is that you don't change on anything of consequence.
Made videos exposing me, or something, just, hey, what about this? What about that? And I look at.
Yeah? What about that? The fact is, you've been dealt with constantly, admonished, and you refuse, you harden, and you brag about the fact you refuse to change on these major doctrines. And you come out with more and more bizarre doctrines, and you don't change on them, no matter how many people rebuke you, and in what tone they rebuke you.
And I say, I think I got to change my position on this. So, okay. If we're going to go up to be with the Lord the same way He was caught up into heaven, then we're just going to be disappearing. You're just not going to find anything. So, great point. thank you to everybody that contacts the ministry. Thank you to all those who support us. We really appreciate that. I'm really looking forward.
The ascension wasn't catching up. He went on his own power. She compares it to the ascension. He wasn't even correct on that. He went on his own power up in heaven. We're being taken up to heaven. The Lord went on his own power. He ascended. So he doesn't even get the mechanics right of the rapture.
To some great work getting done in the future. A whole new direction for the ministry. Really looking forward to a lot more offline type of things. There's actually a letter right here. I was looking at this. I was going to read this one. This was February 9th, 2018. Another letter here. And they were saying that they've been convicted that they're not going to be doing much online stuff anymore. So they really wish I'd go back to offline type of things. And they believe that I would be better, do a better job offline. And I agree.
Yeah, because you can't get any input. Can't get any input. You're offline. That's the whole idea. That's why he's leaving. He's going to leave YouTube. And he mentions, I don't know if he mentions later, he mentions actually he's going to sell the YouTube videos. He's going to sell the YouTube videos.
I do agree with that. That's been a struggle. And I was going to read this letter and go over this, but it's kind of pointless to read a letter that people just said they're going to go offline. And so they're not really going to see it. So, but I take that constructive criticism, loving rebuke, that it's a problem with me putting everything out here online. And I'm realizing more and more that a lot of times I'm just casting my pearls before swine that are using the work that I do, twisting what I say, lying about me.
Okay. See the paranoia. See the lack of humility. See the lack of conviction. Everyone's lying about him. Everyone's attacking him. Everyone's teaching. No one's lying anything about what you're teaching. No one's lying about one thing you're teaching. Everyone knows exactly what you're teaching. And then he whines about it. Gutless.
Just turning again and rending me.
Oh, the turning on him and rending him. This is who you think is a man. This is a guy who's out there. He's going, I'm going to be strong. But he can't handle. He puts out the lies and he can't handle the reaction. That's why he's going offline.
And attacking me and trying to rip me to pieces. That's just disgusting to me.
It's just disgusting to me. What's disgusting to me is you teaching the lies that you teach.
And I've seen that over the years, that there's so many people that once supported me, and I've...
Yeah, because you were pretty sound back then. You changed. See, he won't take responsibility for the changes he's made. That's why people, then the real Bryan came out, and the people said, wait a minute, what are you talking about? What is this garbage you're putting out?
I put a lot of time into this ministry. I pour my...
He's pouring out his time. He put a lot of time in his ministry. He makes videos. It's no different than I do. He put a lot of time in the video. Believe me, it doesn't take much time to make videos. And particularly his videos, which are nonsense. He doesn't have any support. He just talking off the top of his head.
My heart and soul into this ministry.
Oh, he put his heart and soul in this ministry. Oh.
And they eventually turn on me just like a wild...
See this self-righteousness this guy has? The arrogance?
Wild boar. And they just try to rip me in pieces.
Because you're a heretic. And you're a liar. And you're a false teacher.
So yeah, I'm going to be doing more stuff offline in the future. Definitely. Thank you to everybody that's, again, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. And I've been getting it for a while now from some of the brethren. The thing of, I think you need to pray about going offline again, going back to the first thing that you used to do, DVDs, and there's some new technology type of stuff out now where, you can put stuff on little external hard drives and whatever else and plug it into a high definition television or into a computer or whatever else through USB port, and you can store huge amounts of information on these things. So be bringing out more stuff on that in the future as we get things done. But just thank you to everybody out there that supports the ministry, and We're in the process right now of looking at ministry offices in the area and things. Very low cost, extremely cheap, you know. Um, so we would really appreciate everybody's prayer on that, that the Lord would lead us to the right place, and it would be soon because we want to make things happen. We're really anxious to make this transition. So that is going to be it.
Yeah, he's going to be selling his YouTube videos online as well. He talks about that in another place. He's going to sell his YouTube's videos. There you go. But no, Jesus Christ did not leave his blood behind. And Buckman teaches that the rapture, people leave their obviously clothes and they get changed, and the blood gets left behind. That's because he said blood, blood can't inherit kingdom of heaven. You can't take blood with you. But again, he's changed on that, so that's like a big change. Oh, look at that! Then people change, attacking me. Okay, so the guy is, in his own world. People unfortunately continue to support this guy and believe what he says, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. But that's, you see, at the end, oh, poor me, they're attacking me, they're lying about me, they're misstating what I'm saying, boo, boo, hoo, hoo. So what he's going to do, he's going to run offline, which is great. The sooner the better. The sooner we get rid of this guy, the better. He can go offline and hide out in his little small house in Maine, and continue with people deceiving people who want to be deceived, because that's clearly what they want to be, believing what this guy says. So I just want to put this up real quick and take a look and show you. This is Bryan Denlinger, where he's come to now. He can't handle input, can't handle people talking to him, trying to get him to see his views, and then he makes some minor doctrinal change, and he thinks, oh, look, let's see how flexible I am. Well, okay, he's not teaching the people how to leave their blood and their clothes behind. Wow. And he's also trying to change the terminology. So I'm not going to catching up. So he's catching up now. So he's been catching heat for that, using claiming that God the Son is in the Bible. So but he uses the term rapture. So now he's going to stop using those terms. But again, he's slowly moving away from the YouTube, which is good, and we'll see what exactly how quickly it takes. But hopefully, it'll be the sooner the better. Amen. Thank you.